Tim Bennett here from the Cortland Voice. I'm here with Dave Neal. He's the artistic director of arts at Grace. Dave, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Tim.
Okay, so I would love for you to tell the greater Cortland community what you have coming up within the next few weeks.
Well, we have coming up something that we started just during the pandemic. We ordinarily we present concerts, 5 or 6 concerts a year
Mhm.
live, but of course during the pandemic we can't do that. So we thought we would present some things on Facebook live stream, and we're calling it Meet the Artist. So we're bringing some performers in and having an informal conversation with them so the viewers can get to know them personally a little bit and then hear excerpts of their work throughout the interview. So it's kind of like just a friendly, casual, informal conversation, just to kind of get to know people behind the scenes and also hear some of their magnificent work. We've done one so far with a Rise and Go, and then we have these others coming up.
Awesome. So is it kind of like how NPR has like Tiny Desk, kind of like that feel?
Uh, Maybe so. I
Okay.
don't know.
Well, what NPR does basically is they have artists come in
Yeah,
and then the artists perform in front of a really small audience, and the audience might be only like 5 to 10 people, maybe,
yeah.
and then they give like some backstory of things and then they perform.
Yeah, this is a little different in that the
Okay.
performance are the performances are are recorded performances. They're
Okay.
live, but we're we've got upcoming. One of our artists is in San Francisco, the other one's in Philadelphia, and but also a lot of regional and central New York State artists also. So. Um,
Mhm.
Anyway, it's recorded, so it's not the performances aren't live. The interview is live.
Okay. So I know that you're saying it's because of COVID, this has been newer,
Yeah.
How long overall has like Arts at Grace been going on?
Well, we got going in 2004, so I
Okay.
think we're in our 17th year now. And we basically it was a group of volunteers at what was then Grace Episcopal Church.
Okay.
That we decided we wanted to put on some concerts because we were hearing people say, "I'd love to go to live events, but I just can't afford the cost of the tickets." So we have ever since the beginning. I think we put on 80 some concerts. We haven't charged for any of them.
Hmm.
We've been raising money through grants and individual contributions, season sponsors, um, business ads on our programs, donations at the door. So we certainly accept donations gratefully, uh, but we don't, and we pay our artists. It's a professional series with community involvement also, usually in a chorus, which we can't do right now. Um, uh, but uh, but we don't charge admission because we want everybody to be able to come.
Awesome. So you're very inclusive and having it be free.
Yep.
Okay. Um, being that once again that you are streaming it, being because of COVID-19, the pandemic and everything,
Mhm.
let's say, people are getting their vaccines now. Once, let's say a year out or whatever, if within a year, 2 years, people are able to go back to concerts again, do you still see yourself wanting to stream it?
Well, I think we'll continue the streaming events. In
Okay.
addition, once we can get back in person, we're going to be in person.
Okay.
We want to put on. I mean, the concerts we do are some classical, some jazz, some kind of American folk music of different kinds. And some of our larger events have been in Rose Hall, like Handel's Messiah at Christmas time. We want to get back to doing that for the community. Um,
Mhm.
that's how we got started, and we're going to continue. But I think I've discovered something really kind of fun about these informal events where people can get to know the artists just in a conversation. So I think we'll continue it.
Awesome. Now, just so that we let the viewers know, when is it?
Well, our usual concert time is Sunday at three, or Sundays at 3 o'clock. That's kind of our time unless we need to change it because of a conflict. So these live events are uh, specific Sundays at 3 o'clock. The next one is coming up this coming Sunday on the 7th.
Mhm.
And I've invited Cortez Mitchell, who is a former student actually of mine, about 20 years ago when I taught at Morgan State University. And Cortez is a countertenor, which I think folks might be interested in finding out what that is. He
Mhm.
developed the falsetto range, the upper range of the male voice, and he sings with a chamber vocal group called Chanticleer, which is they perform all over the world, and he's um, been doing extremely well with them. He's been with them 14 years, and
Wow.
so I thought this would be initially for Black History Month. I thought, well, let's get some people of color in our series, and I happen to know these guys. They're both doing very well. We have another one coming up on February 21st that we'll thankfully, thanks to you, talk about in another interview.
Yeah.
And so anyway, that's who it's this Friday at 3 o'clock, and folks can go to the Rose Hall Facebook page, and there's a link there to click on, or go to rosehallcortland.org and click on Facebook there. There's a link for that page.
Awesome. And just because I mean I know that we have a lot of viewers, we'll put it on our page as well, so we
Oh, that's
get them,
fantastic.
try to give you a boost.
That's fantastic.
Um, is there any closing thoughts or any words that you might want to leave the community with?
Um, no, other than I'd just be delighted to have everybody tune in because this is a it's such a challenging time
Mhm.
for artists who, if they rely on performing full time, all of a sudden, all of that just evaporated with this. And for presenters also, because we're trying to find a way to present events and keep music in the community and keep the arts alive in the community. And this is technology drives everybody crazy, but it's also a way to connect, and that's what we really want to do, is to in this new format, which we never would have probably predicted or thought of. So
For sure.
yeah,
It's been a crazy year and change, huh?
yes, it has.
Yeah. Well,
So
once again, thank you very much. I look forward to checking out Cortez on Sunday. And to everyone, tune in, check out, the Rose Hall page or check out our own page, and we'll have that link right there for you. And once again, have a great day. Thank you for choosing the Cortland Voice.
thank you so much, Tim.